Hey everyone, you're watching the baddest man on the planet, Trans Aaron 38. And you know what that means? That means that this channel is for adults only. So if you're under the age of 18, go somewhere else.
What's up, fellas? I'm your host, Trans Aaron 38, coming at you with some more awesome toy review action. And today we're taking a look at a step. It's time for action. Action for Sergeant Slaughter from Valaverse. And this is awesome figure, very cool. Couldn't get a hold of this guy, so I didn't pre-order any of the Valaverse stuff, but I plan on getting a whole bunch of the Valaverse stuff here in the near future. But here is Sergeant Slaughter. He is number 1 out of the 6 in the wave, and looking forward to getting a hold of everyone else. But Sergeant Slaughter is a must-have because we don't have him in the G.I. Joe classified line yet. So anyway, he comes in this nice packaging, very cool. Sergeant Slaughter standing tall. He's like at ease, maggots. You know, gotta love it. So yeah, let's go ahead and crack him out of his cardboard and plastic prison and see what he's all about, folks, in the Action Force. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel. Cue that awesome music intro. Yeah. Alright, folks, here is Sergeant Slaughter. At ease, maggots. So there is Sergeant Slaughter in all of his glory. Freaking awesome. Freaking awesome. Let's go for a spin, shall we? So this is the action for Sergeant Slaughter from Valaverse. And yes, Sergeant Slaughter looks freaking badass. Freaking badass. Because with his, we'll get to the packaging here in a minute. But there's Sergeant Slaughter in all of his glory. Freaking awesome. I do believe they were going to be doing another version of Sergeant Slaughter in their next wave, without the jacket and stuff on. But looking forward to getting my hands on all these other Action Force figures from Valaverse. Freaking awesome. So anyway, you got the packaging here. You got a nice picture of Sergeant Slaughter right here. And he is a Sergeant Slaughter 01 out of 06. And on the back, you got your obligatory product shots. Let me see, I'm going to try to move my product shots of, or artwork of the other figures that's available in the Valaverse line. You got Condor, the Bone Collector, Steel Brigade, Swarm Trooper, Kirak, I think I may pronounce his name wrong. And then you obviously got Sergeant Slaughter. It's scanned for Action Force products right there. And you can cut this out. Cut and save combat profile. So there you go, your profile. Pause it if you want to read it. So yeah. Freaking awesome. And then you also got action points right here. Follow Valaverse on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Freaking awesome. Or Valaverse.com. So he does come with alternate hands in there, which I don't really need all of them out. But it's very cool. He comes with closed fists. He comes with open hands. Open hands like that. And he comes with the ones I have out as well right now. So there is Sergeant Slaughter from Action Force out of his packaging. And yeah, really good. Really good. So you get a nice display stand, which we should be getting with the classified. And Valaverse provided that, which is freaking awesome. And like I said, he does come with his alternate hands as well. Like he got the trigger finger hands and his regular hands and his pointer finger for pointing. I'm surprised they didn't do another pointer finger for the left side of his hand, left side of his arm. But hey, it's awesome though, either way. So there is Sergeant Slaughter. Now, before I go into depth with him, in depth with Sergeant Slaughter here. Now, we did get a Sergeant Slaughter, it's a WWE Ultimates Sergeant Slaughter, the San Diego Comic-Con one. We'll do that for a size comparison as well with this. See how they look together. Obviously, it's a WWE figure mold. Not like a classified action figure mold, but everyone was grabbing this one just to feed their fancy until we got the Valaverse Sergeant Slaughter from Action Force here. So very cool. They look really good. I was like, either way, I'm not going to get rid of my my WWE Ultimate Sergeant Slaughter. Probably end up if you probably end up wanting to, you could probably end up putting this coat on Sergeant Slaughter as well from the WWE Ultimate. So whatever you want to do suits your fancy, you know what I mean? So yeah, and obviously you can give him this whistle, because I didn't see no whistle in the packaging for the Valaverse one. I don't think he did come with a whistle. So, but yeah. Anyway, there he is in all of his glory, Sergeant Slaughter. So, and if you really want to, you can probably give him his hat probably too. Well, like I said, the whistle from this. So there is Sergeant Slaughter. Freaking awesome. The displayable hands, you got the trigger finger ones here, which I got him pointing. There's a trigger with his trigger finger cocked. But for both of the right and left, this is the hand that comes default to Sergeant Slaughter. Just a little grasping hand. So, anyway, he does have a port on the back of his back. A little port right there so you can port in backpacks. So, let me grab a backpack off of the G.I. Joe Classified, which actually I do have a Viper backpack right here. Will they fit in? Will it fit in the hole? I don't think it's gonna work. Oh, there it goes. So there he is. So the backpacks do peg into the Valaverse figures from the Classified line. Man, if these guys would actually go, I'm not sure if these guys would go retail. If they go retail, that would really put a foot in Hasbro's ass. But yeah, anyway. But either way, it's freaking awesome. Freaking awesome. So, anyway, you do get that nice Action Force stand down here. You get this Action Force stand here. You get different peg holes for it. And here is Sergeant Slaughter. Whoop! And gives you a nice head sculpt right there. He's like, yeah, what up? And there's his glasses. The glasses are a little flimsy. They don't stay really on him unless you get his hat on him. Try to sandwich the hat's really doesn't stay too well on him. But there's Sergeant Slaughter. Nice articulation. Like there goes his damn glasses, which I'll find here in a little bit. There. But anyway, where the heck did his glasses go? They just fell here somewhere. God love it. His glasses are a little flimsy here, if we can show you here. They're just flimsy. Wish they would actually had like a thing you could actually slot them in back on top of his ear somehow. But it is what it is on that, I guess. But anyway, get in there with the articulation of this guy. Rotation, basically same thing as like a G.I. Joe Classified. Even got the swivel joint right here. Pivot back and forth. Got the bicep swivel. And the cool thing is, pinless joints, which is cool. Pinless joints for elbow joints. You get the wrist swivel there. Obviously the hands do come apart when you want to, which is really hard to get out sometimes, but hey, they do come out, because the pointer hand does come out, probably because of those rings on there. But you get the pointer fingers. Go ahead and give him his gun trigger finger hand. So you do get like a, the coat's like a hard rubber. Well, it's close to a soft rubber, but if you heat it up, probably it should be alright. You got an ab crunch right there. You got a waist swivel. You got the legs go up and back for on these. And you got his knife. He comes with his knife. Very nice. Does come with his gun. A revolver. Very nice. Can't remember what gun that's called, but very cool. But now I can get the feet up, bring them out and around. And the ball joints are completely different compared to classified. They're still on that kind of like hinge there, but the plastic feel is much better compared to Hasbro's. Their joints up in here, and there ain't no stress or anything on these joints. They're actually harder. So yeah. So yay for that. So you get the thigh swivel here, very nice tight joints. There goes his damn glasses again. Got the knee joints, pinless knee joints. Figures a little, you got the rotation at the boot here. You get the tilt, ankle tilt as well. It's awesome. You got the ports underneath for his feet. So yeah, very cool figure. Going to give him his gun here. Sergeant Slaughter's ready for action, and then give him his knife here. Knife doesn't really fit in his hand too well there, but there we go. And there is Sergeant Slaughter, folks. So minus his glasses, it keeps falling off. But you got two different places here where you can do your stand, your display stand. Really tough to get on his feet, which is a good thing. So there's Sergeant Slaughter. Try to get his glasses here. His glasses are one of the main gripes about this. But there is Sergeant Slaughter. Oh yeah. Now everyone's probably wondering, it's like, can he hold like the G.I. Joe classified weapons? We'll find out here in a second. So we'll go ahead and grab Cobra Island trooper gun here. He holds it in there nicely. In my opinion, he looks better with the damn gun than. That looks pretty badass. That is pretty badass. So yeah, he can hold classified guns. Here's the troopers. The Cobra Troopers. Other one. It's a light. It's a not a snug fit like the classified ones are, but that works out pretty well. Now, what about the Viper? We'll check the Viper's weapon. And while we're at it, for some size comparisons with some classified, shall we? See how they look together with the classified figures. There's the Viper. If I can get his ass to stand. Loose legs on this guy. Size comparison there. So yeah, And if you want to, like a trooper, Cobra Trooper with the infantry in. I custom painted one to be like an officer. All I did was just use some highlights for his. I'd fall over too, you sucker. Hopefully it doesn't fall over this time going around. But yeah. Now let's try the other guns. There's the Viper's gun. You know how the Viper has that weird handle for the gun. And it fits on there pretty well. Sergeant Slaughter's leaning back. But yeah, so he can definitely hold G.I. Joe classified weapons. So that's freaking awesome. That's a good sell point there on this as well. So we're not like, oh, they don't know, man, oh, you know. Wondering what weapons could fit in there. But I like to try to get a hold of the Valaverse weapon packs as well. Which I did have a weapon pack, but they're basically with all my G.I. Joes. Or stored away for at the point being. So. But it is what it is on that. But anyway, there is Sergeant Slaughter, folks. Very cool. His holsters, you can take his holsters off if you really want to. They're a soft rubber. You can actually take them off. You can take them off, see? You can definitely take them off there. So, whatever you want to do, it's your action figure. You can do whatever you want with it, you know? And if you try taking it off, it's a bitch to put back on. But there you go. There is Sergeant Slaughter from Action Force, folks. Very cool figure. Highly recommended. And definitely looking forward to more of Valaverse's offerings in the near future here, if I can try to get a hold of them. Third partying off of eBay, you know how that is. But we're doing this gun. So yeah, you got the great, awesome head sculpt. They did a great job with this figure. Valaverse, bravo, bravo. Hopefully to see what they come up with next on their next waves. But I gotta see if I can get a hold of the other 5 out of this wave with Sergeant Slaughter. Freaking awesome. So anyway, there's my review. I was just wondering on the neck joint there. Yep, neck joint there was pretty good. Hell yeah. A little stiff, like I said though. This stuff on Sergeant Slaughter is a little stiff, so be careful whenever you get them out of the box. You might have to end up using a heat gun to get some of the joints moving. I took my time moving them. They worked pretty good. So yeah, so there is the new Valaverse Sergeant Slaughter from Action Force, or vice versa. Sergeant Slaughter from Action Force by Valaverse. Very cool figure. Highly recommended, especially whenever you get a display stand with it. That's freaking awesome. That's a sell point. I was like, Hasbro would be nice enough to have some display stands for their classified figures, but they do. It is what it is, I guess. It is what it is. So yeah, so there is Sergeant Slaughter from Valaverse Action Force. Freaking awesome. Highly recommended, fellas. So there is Sergeant Slaughter. Hope you guys enjoyed my awesome review of Sergeant Slaughter from Action Force, made by Valaverse. Super awesome figure. Highly recommended. So yeah, so until next time, I'm your host, TransAaron38. Don't forget to rate, subscribe, comment on any videos I do. Keep a lookout for any new videos headed your way. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram. And I'll follow you back on Instagram. And don't forget to check everybody else's links out down in the description down below as well. So until next time, I'm your host, TransAaron38. I'm out of here. And at ease, maggots.